The big news started early here at Silverstone today, and it was nothing to do with any of the teams on track or the drivers. It was to do with the guys behind me, the FIA, and that's because Mohammed Ben Sulayem is going to face opposition as it stands for the FIA presidency in the elections at the end of this year. Tim Mayer, the former senior steward who left the FIA late last year, has announced he is running for president. Now, Mayer was sacked actually because Ben Sulayem allegedly was unhappy with some of the terminology used and some of the arguments he made in a right of review where he was representing the United States Grand Prix against the FIA based on a penalty that had been handed out there. Now, that's one of the dual roles that Mayer had held at the time. He's had a huge, vast experience in motorsport over the last 3 decades, and he says it's time for him to give back. But he was very pointed at saying there's certain things that Ben Sulayem has done and the way he's been running the governing body that need to be changed and undone effectively. He thinks there's been a concentration of power. He said it's actually been the biggest power grab in the history of the FIA, recent changes made to the statutes under Ben Sulayem's leadership. And he feels like the reputation of the FIA has taken a hit as well. And not only is that painful, he says, on the sporting side of things and international sport at the top level, but also mobility and the wider global impact that the FIA can have. So Mayer says he's going to try and change a lot of that, wants to undo a lot of that and bring some professional leadership to the governing body. That's his manifesto at this point. Now, he's only made that announcement this morning. There's been a lukewarm response from team principals who didn't really want to talk too much on the record about it. But from fans, certainly, they've taken the news very well. Although it's not a popularity contest. It's not up to the fans. It's down to the member clubs and the way they vote. So that is where all the canvassing and political work is going to have to be done now by both Mayer and Ben Sulayem, knowing he's facing opposition. On track, it was an interesting day and a good day for the Brits here. Lando Norris topped FP2 after Lewis Hamilton for Ferrari was quickest in FP1. So the crowd were up for that one as well. Now, it looks like it will shape up to be a fun weekend on track, but it was a big announcement that was made by Mayer today that could have ramifications much longer term for motorsport in general.